Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing our second wash on our test hood. As you can see in the short video overlay, the cloudy weather. We were supposed to have a hurricane last week, but luckily it didn't happen, but it kind of put a little damper on me shooting a video and getting you guys a video out sooner. So here we are on week 3. As you can see, the hood is dirty from all that rain we had. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring this panel in the shade, let it cool down, and get to washing and testing. Alright, so now that we got the hood in the shade cooled down for about 10 minutes or so, you can see the condition of it. It's pretty dirty from, like I said, the spurts of rain and from that supposed hurricane we were supposed to have. We just had slight showers here and there, nothing major, but as you can see, the panel's dirty. So as usual, we'll go ahead and rinse off the panel first, get majority of the dirt off before we actually do the contact wash. And as for the contact wash, practically the same thing as last time. 2 gallons with half an ounce of Carpool Reset with a microfiber towel. So right off the bat from this initial rinse down, you can probably see that the Carpool Reload has taken quite a substantial hit as far as the water beating performance. Out of the 3, it should be quite noticeable that it's sheeting water at a much slower rate than the other 2, Meguiars being the most hydrophobic at the moment, and then the Hydra Express being borderline beating and sheeting. Alright, moving along, now that we got majority of the dirt rinsed off, we'll go ahead with the contact wash. Like I said, it's just 2 gallons with half an ounce of Carpool Reset and a microfiber towel. We'll start from one side, straight line motions. When we get halfway through, we'll flip it over. And once we get to the end, we'll actually fold the towel to a clean side, do the half of the hood again, and then flip the towel again. Just so that we try to eliminate any dirt that's still on the panel from pretty much scratching out the panel and probably screwing our results in the end. Now on to the rinse down. Not too sure if you can see it in the footage, but on the carpro inside with the reload, you can probably see a bit of streaking on the actual panel when the water pretty much goes over it. Found it kind of weird that it's only happening in that section. Might be just a residue from the Carpool Reset soap, but it's, like I said, kind of odd that it's happening in just that section of the hood. So pretty much once we get it rinsed off, we'll dry it off and we'll shoot it down with water again and see if it's still there. Moving right along, now that we got the panel dried off, let's go ahead and shoot it down with some water. See if we still have that streaking in the Carpool Essence / Reload section, as well as what kind of water breathing performance we have. And as you can see, the streaking is no longer present, but at the same time, like I said, on the initial rinse, you can tell that the Carpool Essence section with the the Carpool Reload section on both sides has taken the biggest hit as far as water behavior. It's not too bad. It sheets water at a pretty good rate, but as far as water beating performance, it's not the greatest compared to the other two. Being that Meguiars at the moment has the best performance so far, followed by the Hydra Express. So onto the baseline section of the hood, starting with the Nano Ceramic. I thought I got a close-up footage of it, but I guess I didn't. You can kind of see it in this video here. It no longer beads water like it was initially. It's gone to sheeting, but it's at a much faster rate compared to the bare surface as well as the Carpool Essence. So still shows that it's got pretty good performance. It's just not beating water, it's gone to sheeting water, which isn't bad. On to the Essence baseline. As you can see, water performance is basically just sheeting. It's practically at the same rate of the bare paint, definitely slower than the Nano Ceramic side. So it's kind of hard to say if there's any protection on that portion that I applied bare Essence. We'll see probably sometime next couple of weeks if there's any noticeable maybe gloss difference between the two sections. Now on to a close-up of the Hydra Express section. So you can see it's starting to sheet water. It still beads water if you lightly missed it, but it's definitely has a faster sheeting rate than the Reload section as well as our baseline sections of the hood. So you'll see it in a later clip when I switch it over to the misting setting, that it does have pretty decent beating performance still. Onto the Carpool Reload section of the hood. As you can see, it's sheeting water as well, just like the Hydra Express portion, but I feel that the sheeting rate is a bit slower compared to the Hydra Express portion, but definitely better than our baseline portions of the hood. Now on to the Meguiars portion of the hood. As you can probably see, this section has the best water beating performance out of the bunch, but at the same time you can probably also notice that on the right half of the hood it tends to want to go flatter compared to the left half. Left half being the Essence side and the right half being the Nano Ceramic. So it seems that the Meguiars seems to favor Carpool Essence as a base, But overall, both sides have definitely better water beating performance out of everything else that's on the panel, being the Carpool Reload and Hydra Express. Alright, last but not least, the regular hose nozzle. I'll be switching between a couple settings just to show you the water behavior in each section. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, I feel that the Carpool Reload took the biggest hit as far as water behavior goes, followed by the Hydra Express and then Meguiars being the best. As you can probably see in the footage what I'm talking about as far as Reload being in last place. The water tends to want to hang around in those sections for a longer period of time compared to the other two. Regardless of which setting I use, you can see that the water tends to run flatter as well as hang on the panel much longer than the other two sections. So after the second wash, I've come to a bit of a conclusion that the choice of soap as well as letting your base substrates before applying any type of toppers definitely contributes to the performance as well as longevity of your products. Because like I said, our first go around after the second wash, our water beating performance was pretty much non-existent in all sections. But as you can see in the footage here, the water beating performance is pretty good. Definitely better than the last go around. So we'll see on the next wash as if we can continue to maintain this level of water beating. So with that being said, maybe in a future video I'll strip this hood back down and apply 2 products, and then we'll go ahead and wash it with Carpool Reset against something like Meguiars, Gold Class, or Deep Crystal Wash, or some kind of soap that doesn't have any type of gloss enhancers or is a wash and wax soap, and then we can see from there if that soap degrades the performance of our products compared to Carpool Reset. So that concludes the second wash. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.